The Office of Personnel Management recently announced a major milestone with respect to how it processes retirement applications for federal employees. This has the potential to really be a boon for federal employees in the long term. Here are the details. If any of you have retired from the federal government in the last few years, you probably know how long the process can take. It can take at a minimum months. It can even take upwards of a year or more. Some of the comments we've seen from our readers and viewers on YouTube have indicated that it has in fact taken over a year for their retirement applications to be processed by the Office of Personnel Management. What you may not know is that the way the process works currently is OPM processes all of its retirement applications for new federal employees completely by hand using paper. And it does this using reams of paper files stored in a limestone mine outside of Boyers, Pennsylvania. This facility is known as Iron Mountain, and it's been in use as a secure records facility since the 1950s. The government started using it for that purpose during the Cold War, because it was considered a secure records facility that would be more resistant to bomb threats. This mine and this process that OPM uses recently gathered national attention because Elon Musk pointed it out. He told reporters at the time, quote, "We're told the most number of people that could retire possibly in a month is 10,000. We're like, well, what? Why is that? Well, because all the retirement paperwork is manual on paper. It's manually calculated and written down on a piece of paper. Then it goes down to mine. And like, what do you mean, a mine? The Department of Government Efficiency posted about this on X. And in that posting, it said, federal employee retirements are processed using paper by hand in an old limestone mine in Pennsylvania. 700 plus mine workers operate 230 feet underground to process approximately 10,000 applications per month, which are stored in manila envelopes and cardboard boxes. The retirement process takes multiple months. The Office of Personnel Management is well aware of this problem and the delays it creates with processing federal employees' retirement applications by hand using paper. Past efforts to modernize the system as well as recent ones have been made in order to bring the system into the 21st century. For example, in 2008, OPM tried and failed to modernize its retirement processing system when it set up the Retire Easy program. It was suspended after a couple of years and also spending millions of taxpayer dollars due to problems with the contractor. More recently, in 2023, OPM launched its Retirement Quick Guide, which is still in use and on its website today. This helps federal employees understand the retirement process. It provides a current estimate of how long the process is expected to take from the time you submit your paperwork until you start getting your full annuity payment. And as of the time of recording this, it's currently estimated at 3 to 5 months. And it also highlights common mistakes and how to avoid them, such as missing signatures on documents. And just last year, in 2024, Federal News Network reported that OPM announced it was developing and testing a new online retirement applications processing system. The tests included a pilot program that was running at several agencies. Guy Cavallo, OPM's chief information officer, told Federal News Network that it would take, quote, many years to modernize the retirement processing system, but that the agency was working on it incrementally. Now, fast forward to February 27th. OPM announced on that date in a video that was posted on X that it has achieved a major milestone with respect to processing federal employees' retirement applications. The agency's acting director, Chuck Ezell, said in a video that the Trump administration gave the agency a challenge. It wanted to see if OPM could process a retiree's application in just 1 week, but also do so completely digitally. The video then goes on to say that the OPM retirement services team was able to complete this task in just 2 days. And as Matt McIsaac, the Deputy Associate Director for Retirement Operations at OPM, said in the video, quote, "We've proved that it's possible, and now we are going to figure it out, and we're going to get this done for everybody else too." Also, even more recently, just a few days ago, Airbnb co-founder Joe Gebbia told Fox News that he wants to create a, quote, Apple-like store experience for OPM's current antiquated retirement processing system. What he told Fox News was, quote, "This will be an online digital process that will take just a few days at most. It's an injustice to civil servants who are subjected to these processes." So, what does this mean for you, federal employees? Well, the important point with all of these recent events is that OPM and the Trump administration are obviously focused on this, and they're aware of the problem. The agency is clearly working towards finding a solution for it. It's done that in the past, but they did have a successful test recently, according to the video they posted on X. So that's some good news. If the modernization efforts are successful, ultimately, this is good news for you, for federal employees. To go from a paper-based system that at best takes months to a digital system that takes just a few days would be a huge help to new retirees. And that's because of interim payments. When you first retire from the federal government, you submit your retirement application. You get what are known as interim payments. And those payments represent a portion of your full annuity payment. So what that means is that new federal retirees are left without their full retirement income until the Office of Personnel Management finishes processing your retirement application. So obviously, it would be better for this part of the process to be only a few days rather than months or even upwards of a year. It means you'll get your full retirement income that you've been budgeting for and are expecting much more quickly. This is an interesting and I think pretty exciting milestone that OPM has announced with respect to modernizing its retirement applications processing system. It'll be interesting to see where it goes from here and if the agency is ultimately successful. It'll be good news if they are for the federal workforce, because it means that when federal employees retire from federal service, they'll get their full annuity payments much more quickly. The agency's obviously been focused on it in the last few years, especially since they've made strides along the way that have apparently ultimately culminated in this announcement they made in February. I hope you found this video helpful. Please remember to like and subscribe to our channel to get all of our latest updates. Thank you for watching and have a good day.